embark on a journey through the vibrant capital of Spain, with our carefully curated list of the top 10 must-do activities in Madrid. From historic treasures to cultural gems, these experiences showcase the city's unique blend of history, art, and culinary delights. Whether you're an art aficionado, a food lover, or a history buff, these activities will immerse you in the enchanting spirit of Madrid. Prepare to explore world-renowned museums, savor traditional Spanish cuisine, and embrace the city's lively atmosphere. Don't miss out on this comprehensive guide to experiencing the best of Madrid, where every corner holds a new adventure waiting to be discovered. Madrid is an interesting city, with a rich past that goes back almost 1,000 years and a lively nightlife that will keep you dancing until the sun comes up. The Spanish capital has things to see and do for everyone. It has amazing buildings, world-class food, famous art museums, and even an Egyptian temple right in the city. Here are 12 things you shouldn't miss when you're in Madrid. 1. Visit the Golden Triangle of Art. The Museo del Prado, the Reina Sofia, and the Thyssen-Bornemisza are the three museums that make up the Golden Triangle of Art in Madrid. These museums are known for housing some of the most significant art collections in the entire world. A visit to any one of these locations is required if you want to get the most out of your time in Madrid, even if you're not usually the museum or gallery-going type. The Spanish painters Diego Velázquez, Francisco Goya, and Francisco Zurbarán each have a number of their masterpieces on display at the Prado. Las Meninas by Velázquez is an oil-on-canvas painting that is regarded as one of the most important works in the history of Western art, and is widely regarded as the world's most renowned artwork. Is the National Museum of Spain that is devoted to the art of the 20th century. It features remarkable collections of works by Surrealist and Cubist masters such as Salvador Dalí and Pablo Picasso, notably the enormous anti-war oil masterpiece Guernica that was painted by Picasso. Nearly 1,000 paintings by some of the most renowned European and American artists from the 13th to the 20th century are on display at the Museo Thyssen-Bornemisza, which was formerly the private art collection of Baron Heinrich Thyssen-Bornemisza and his son Hans Heinrich Thyssen-Bornemisza. The museum is located in Madrid, Spain. Art lovers are in for a tremendous treat here. 2. Get a taste of Spain on a traditional tapas crawl. Going from tapas bar to tapas bar, also known as Ir de Tapas, is a popular activity in Spain as well as a delicious way to start the evening before supper, which is traditionally consumed between the hours of 9 p.m. and midnight. A tapa is a small dish of food that is traditionally served alongside a beverage such as wine, CIA, a tiny glass of beer, or vermouth, which is a well-liked aperitif in Madrid. You can do what the locals do after work on any day of the week and go from one tapas bar to the next, sampling a variety of Iberian hams, charcuterie, and cheeses at each stop along the way. 3. Shop at El Rastro Flea Market. At the El Rastro Flea Market, you may take part in a shopping ritual that has been going on for the past 400 years every Sunday and on public holidays. El Rastro is a sprawling open-air market that runs along the Plaza de Cascorro, La Ribera de Curtidores, and Ronda de Toledo in the La Latina area. It is open from 9 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, and it comprises a maze of stalls selling clothes, souvenirs, handicrafts, antiques, and all the bric-a-brac you can imagine. 4. Ride the Teleférico. Take a ride on the Teleférico, cable car, in Parque del Oeste, which connects to Casa de Campo, the city's green lung, to get the best bird's-eye views of the Spanish capital. The twin cable transportation system covers a distance of roughly 2.5 kilometers, 1.5 miles, and each of its 80 cabins has seating for 6 passengers. The Teleférico rises to a maximum height of 40 meters, 131 feet, and provides passengers with breathtaking views of the city and the Casa de Campo parkland below if they are able to overcome their fear of vertigo. 5. Follow Hemingway's footsteps. The phrase, "Hemingway did not drink here," is a common joke that can be found written on signs that hang in several bars in Madrid. It is well knowledge that the American literary great, who was affectionately called Don Ernesto, was Madrid's adopted Sybarite, and that he enjoyed drinking, eating, writing, and watching bullfights while he was in Madrid, working as a foreign correspondent covering the Spanish Civil War. Fans of Hemingway are able to retrace his steps and enjoy some of his favorite haunts that still remain today, such as El Sobrino de Botan, the world's oldest restaurant, which features a cellar dating back to the 16th century and is home to dust-covered wine bottles. Hemingway often frequented La Venencia, a sherry bar that is seemingly trapped in time with its large molasses-stained wooden barrels, old cash register, and fading sepia-toned posters. La Venencia is characterized by its low lighting and dismal atmosphere. 6. Watch a flamenco show. Even though Andalusia in southern Spain is considered to be the birthplace of flamenco, it is possible to see live performances of the Spanish dance without traveling too far from Madrid. Typically, dinner, tapas, and drinks are offered throughout the show, making it possible to enjoy an entire evening's worth of entertainment. The frantic spectacle can be viewed in large touristy venues such as Cardamomo and Teatro Flamenco, or in smaller quiet places such as Las Tablas, which make up for their size by attracting notable flamenco artists. 7. Explore Retiro Park. The large 118-hectare, 292-acre area that is now known as Parque del Buen Retiro is Madrid's most well-known park. Before it was opened to the general public at the end of the 19th century, this region functioned as a private retreat for the Spanish monarchy and aristocracy. El Retiro is a park in Madrid, Spain, that is ornamented with elegant fountains, monuments of Spanish authors and heroes, gazebos, and open-air cafes. The park is divided into a number of distinct sections, each of which features a distinctively designed landscape. These sections include the French-inspired manicured lawns, the rugged tree-lined walks, and the romantic La Rosaleda Rose Garden, which contains more than 4,000 roses that are in full bloom throughout the months of May and June. The park's grounds are home to a number of important monuments, such as the majestic monument to Alfonso X, which depicts the former Spanish king upon his horse, the Fallen Angel statue, which is one of the only public statues of Lucifer anywhere in the world, and the city of Madrid's oldest tree, which was planted in 1633. 8. Stand in the center of Spain. Puerta del Sol, also known simply as Sol, is Madrid's busiest central public square and the city's primary crossroads. Its name literally translates to Gate of the Sun. On New Year's Eve, thousands of celebrants congregate in this square to consume the traditional meal of 12 grapes just before the clock strikes midnight. The clock that hangs atop the plaza's main building, the former Casa de Correos, post office, which is now the offices of the Madrid Regional Administration, can be found on the building's roof. Because it is the symbolic center of Spain, Sol is the destination that all roads, quite literally, go to. This is indicated by the kilometer zero plaque that is located at the footstep of the Casa de Correos. The equestrian monument of King Charles III is located in the plaza's center. Nevertheless, the fame of this statue is overshadowed by a more famous character located on the east side of the square. This more famous character is the bear by the MADRID tree sculpture, which represents Madrid's coat of arms. 9. Tour Madrid's iconic soccer stadiums. The men's national team of Spain has won both the World Cup and the European Championships, and the country's regional teams are unrivaled in European football. As a result, Spain is regarded as a soccer superpower. Real Madrid and Atletico de Madrid each play at a world-famous stadium, and soccer fans in Madrid have the opportunity to take tours of both of these venues. Real Madrid plays at the Estadio Santiago Bernabéu, while Atletico de Madrid plays at the Wanda Metropolitano. The lengthy and historic history of the teams are told through the trophies, jerseys, and other memorabilia that may be seen at the museums during the guided tours that are offered there. 10. Pull up a chair in Plaza Mayor. The magnificent and enormous Plaza Mayor can be found right in the middle of Old Madrid. Over the centuries, it has served as the setting for a wide variety of events, from soccer games and royal coronations to outdoor markets, bullfights, and public executions during the Spanish Inquisition. Today, there are 237 balconies that look down over the plaza from a residential compound that is 3 stories tall and surrounds the area. It is simple to become sidetracked by the street performers, but it is well worth your time to find a seat in one of the lively cafes, despite the fact that the prices are exorbitant, and take some time to view the amazing paintings that have been painted between the balconies.